All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's live Q&A. And in today's live Q&A, we're going to talk all about Amazon FBA, how to find successful products on Amazon FBA, how to build a successful Amazon FBA business that will allow you to live a life of freedom. And every single weekend, we do a different live Q&A topic. So last weekend, it was mindset, and then usually I'll alternate between Amazon FBA, Shopify, and mindset. And so this weekend it's going to be Amazon. So feel free to ask me anything to do with Amazon FBA. If you're out there right now, you're in the 9 to 5, you're stuck and you're trying to break free, you're trying to finally start a successful online business with Amazon FBA, then this video or this live Q&A will answer your questions and it'll be of huge help to you. So I highly suggest that you stay until the end of this because I'm going to be answering every single one of your questions here. So right now it's Saturday. Let's see who we get in here. So if you join, just let me know that you're here and tell me where you're from. I'm actually going to be flying back to the US here in about a week and a half, finally. So I'm going to be flying back to the US and then I'm going to be road tripping to Canada. Going to see my parents, going to see my family, and then I'm going to move back to Arizona this winter. So I'm super excited about that. Let's see what we have here. What's going on? Is it easy to move your Shopify store to Amazon? First question. California, Daniel, what's up? What's up? Atlanta, there you go. Now we got people joining. Maryland, what's going on, everybody? Canada, Sebastian from Orlando. Hello from Slovakia. Ron from Tampa. What's up? What's up? So look, if you are like wondering whether you should start an Amazon FBA business or not, let me tell you, stop wondering, commit to it, and just start. Because the reason why most people fail with online business is because they don't commit to one thing and they're just, consumed by this shiny object syndrome. And they're always like wondering, oh, maybe there's a better business opportunity out there. Maybe there is something like, maybe I should do like Bitcoin. Maybe I should do stocks. Maybe I should do social media marketing, right? So just commit to Amazon. You're watching this live right now. Commit to Amazon FBA and you will succeed. The reason why you have failed up until this point, if you are not already successful with Amazon FBA and you're watching this, the reason why you have failed is most likely because of a lack of focus. Actually, probably like almost certainly because of a lack of focus. So let me tell you, please focus on building an Amazon FBA business. Invest in yourself. If that means investing in the course, join Ecom Freedom. The link is down below, which is the world's best Amazon FBA training. Right? Get a mentor, get help, and just focus on it because your dream life won't come if you just keep jumping from business opportunity to business opportunity. Let's see. All right, so now we got some questions. Good to see you again, Dan. What's up? What's up? All right, so hello. How much do you think it's going to cost to ship one product from China to US? An estimate. All right, dude. You clearly haven't watched any of my videos. Honestly, just go watch any one of my videos, especially the ones talking about suppliers. Because if you would have watched that, you would have known that every single product has a much different shipping cost. It depends. If the product is small, then it's going to be much cheaper to ship that product than if the product was big. So that's obvious, right? But if you're looking for like a ballpark figure, it's about $6 to $7 per kilogram. So it depends on the weight of the product. Is a 7 on Jungle Scout extension a good product value to pursue? All right, look, don't look at the opportunity score on Jungle Scout. That is just for beginners. That's just for you to go and see if that product is, it's just to give you like some help and to give you some guidance, right? For a beginner, product research is very tough, right? It can be very tough. And that's why Jungle Scout created this feature where, they can tell you it's basically, if you don't know what it is, it's a score between 1 and 10, and it's at the top right of Jungle Scout. So honestly, don't look at that too much. A 10, like an 8, I've never seen a 10 out of 10 on Jungle Scout, but an 8 out of 10 on Jungle Scout could actually be a terrible product, right? It could be restricted, it could be patented, it could be trademarked. There's a lot of different things that go into Amazon, and you can't miss a particular thing. All right, we got people from the Bahamas. We got Cheryl from Atlanta, Libya. Libya, that's insane. That's crazy. I gotta go to Libya. What is the best way to get those first organic reviews for your product? Very good question. So the best way, and I've launched right now, I'm like literally I spent all morning talking to suppliers. I'm launching a mega brand on my Amazon account right away, because I have the capital to do this now. So what I do is if I want to get into a particular market, I just go and I launch a bunch of products in the same brand. So I'm launching right now like six different types of products in the same brand. And I'm launching it on Amazon US, Amazon Canada, Amazon Germany, Amazon UK. all at the same time. And so what I'm saying is that the best way, the way that I'm going to do to get reviews is that in Amazon US and Amazon UK, I'm going to turn on early reviewer program, and that helps. Like, you're not going to get reviews right away, but early reviewer program, it incentivizes people that go on your listing. Amazon pays them a few bucks to leave a review for you, and it's an honest review, so it's not even guaranteed that it's going to be like a good review. And so basically early review program, and then the best way to get reviews is to sell good products. That is the best way to do that. Honestly, there is no gimmick way, there is no trick. Forget about the tricks. It doesn't happen anymore on Amazon. It's not 2016, 2017 when I first started. You could go and pay people for reviews. Amazon smartened up, and this is the nature of things, right? Over time, these Amazon gets smarter, and right, businesses get a little bit tougher. Not tougher, but I guess they filter out all the people that aren't serious about it, all the get rich quick kind of people, right? So the best way that I would say, early review program and email sequence. Very, very strong email sequence. You can use the one from the Ecom Freedom course if you're in that, or the one from my videos, but I would highly recommend changing it and making it better, more suited for your target market. Sorry. How do you pay yourself? What percentages, and how do you come up with a salary? Well, to be honest with you, if you're just selling on Amazon, because for me, I have a lot of businesses, and I have, Amazon FBA. I have brands that are on Amazon FBA and on Shopify that are spending six figures in Facebook ads, every single month. So what happens is I look at the money that goes into my corporate bank account, right? Because all of it goes into one corporate bank account, and then I basically, I don't actually take money out of the corporate bank account. Like, when I'm throughout my life, I just pay for the things that I need out of that corporate bank account. And then when it comes to accounting time, I just make sure that all my expenses that are business, write-offs are tracked. That way I know what's a personal expense, what's a business expense. And so when it comes tax time, then I know and I'm prepared for, what kind of taxes to pay. So I don't really go and say, okay, like, if you're just starting out though, and I know what your question, if you're just starting out right now and you're wondering, hey, how should I pay myself when I actually start making money? What I recommend you do is, okay, your first order comes in. Let's say your first order is selling, you're making money. And let's say that you made a few thousand in profit from your first order, 5,000 in profit, let's say, in dollars, right? So $5,000 in profit. What I recommend you do is, from that profit, you go and then you reinvest that whole thing into your second order. That's the smartest thing to do. Of course, you can pay yourself, but then you're going to have to find money to reinvest into your second order, right? E-commerce and Amazon FBA is a pretty cash flow intensive business at the beginning, right? Because you need to have, a few thousand, maybe like 1,000, 2,000 to start, and then you're going to need another few thousand. Once you're actually making profit, though, it's easier, of course, but for your second order, right? But once your product is selling regularly, you've got a system that is working for you, that is putting money in your pocket every single day, every single night. You wake up, in the morning, and I've had many, many days like this already. I've been doing this for over 2.5 years. And, I wake up every single morning to thousands of dollars. And that's not because I'm special. That's just because I studied this. Like, I really made this my life purpose, to wake people up to study this and do it myself, and wake people up around the world to the massive opportunities with Amazon FBA, with e-commerce, and with online business. So, once you have enough money set aside for your, product, your next inventory order, then you just pay yourself out of that. But to be honest with you, I don't really, separate, because, my income is in the multiple six figures a month. And I'm headed towards the $1 million a month mark with my business. I have to do a lot of work to get there. Especially I have to increase the quality of, my videos, my content, my courses, right? My courses are already the best in the world for both Shopify and Amazon, but I really, really am trying my best to increase the quality of everything, because, I want to have the most amount of success stories, right? Of course, so that I can show you guys that it's possible. And so obviously I'll get more course sales that way. That's obvious, right? But the point is to wake people up, or else I wouldn't be doing courses. What are your margins on FBA? So a good margin for private label, I don't go for anything below 45% margin, especially not something below 40%. But for most people, they kind of don't know how to market a product well enough to be able to charge higher, because your profit margin becomes higher with a higher price, of course, right? Let's say if you're sourcing a product for $3 and you can sell it for $30, and another person is sourcing a product for $3 and selling for $50, the $50 guy has much higher margins, right? So that's why, on Amazon, I always look for a margin of at least 45%. 50% is preferable, but, a typical average margin, I would say, in the industry is between 30 and 40%. Is 1K good enough to start? It's on the low side, but yes, it's good. Is 4K good enough to start? Yes, that's more than enough. I started with $1,800, and I turned that into a recurring $32,000 income. So this was in 2017, and a year or 2 years later, I hit 7 figures, multiple 7 figures, and I became a millionaire. It's pretty easy to do if you're focused, right? The reason why most people don't achieve success is because they don't focus. Can you recommend a good sourcing agent for Shopify? Actually, there's one in my Shopify Freedom course. I don't have his name from the top of my head, but there's one in my Shopify Freedom course that I work with really closely. I just have his Skype. But honestly, you can use any sourcing agent. But honestly, for Shopify, if this is a Shopify question, I found that sourcing agents a lot of the times they won't find you a better price. So sometimes it might just be better just to buy from the factory. Like that's what I do honestly half the time. All right, please talk about PPC more. Well, what exactly do you want me to talk about PPC more? Like strategies, what do you want to see? All of that is covered in Ecom Freedom, by the way. Like everything you need to know to start a successful Amazon business is covered in the Ecom Freedom course, which is constantly being updated. We're switching to a new live system, so I just usually I do live on Saturdays right before this one, but now I'm doing a live twice a month, and I'm actually giving the students the ability to talk to me. So I'm gonna have everybody in the live, and then I'm gonna unmute each student, and each student has up to 15 minutes to talk to me and ask me questions in microphone, right? Like voice. And so nobody's doing that out there, and that's because I really want to have a direct line of communication with my students. So yeah, and then of course you also get unlimited mentorship with it as well. But the link for that is below. Look, if you have anything above 2K to start, you should be already finding a product right now, especially if you have anything above 1.5K. Got someone from France. That's awesome. Fiona, bonjour. What does high click-through 4.7% and no conversions mean to you? What are you talking about specifically? You're talking about listing or Shopify or Facebook ads? Let's keep this to Amazon, guys. Let's keep this to an Amazon FBA live because we have topics every single weekend. So that's why I want to keep this to Amazon questions. Is anyone successful? Is anyone killing it here with e-commerce, with online business? Maybe you're not, you're killing it with another industry. Maybe you're making 6 figures, 7 figures, doing something else. Let us know. You're doing that for your Shopify and FBA courses? Yep. So the live where students are able to talk to me and get 2 hours of mentorship from me bi-weekly, so twice a month for 2 hours each time. That's for both Shopify Freedom and Ecom Freedom. Paulette from California. Hey, what's going on, Paulette? Yeah. Scaling strategy. Wrong live, dude. We're doing Amazon today. Let's keep it to Amazon. Dan, what do you think I should do? I have 1K, buy a car, which I need, or start my business with 1K, which I need to buy a laptop first. All right, so for sure, step 1 would be to get a job. All right, if you only have 1K, you can always get a job. Basically, don't be a little bitch, right? So go get a job or start cleaning windows like I did, right? And if you can't handle my bluntness, that's just the truth. Go get a job, knowing that the job that you're going to get is just temporary until you start making money with your online business, right? If I was starting right now, and let's say, because when I started, I quit my bank job, I had an alternative. I was cleaning windows, and I was making more money cleaning windows, for luxury homes and things like that than I was with my bank job. So, I had the option to switch to the window cleaning job. But the thing is that right now, if I didn't have the option of window cleaning, I would go and work at McDonald's, dude. I don't care. I would work at McDonald's, and I would literally I would be doing product research every night when I would come home from McDonald's. I would be doing product research every single night. And then, that my paycheck from McDonald's, all of it, I'd eat at McDonald's, at lunch, because I think my friend used to work at McDonald's. He said you get a 50% off discount. I literally eat at McDonald's all the time, 50% off. I don't care. I'll get fat, I'll lose all the weight later. But then I would put all my time off work into my Amazon business. That's how you succeed, right? How much should one allow for PPC? 1 to 2K? Look, PPC, this is a huge misconception. Look, if you're wondering about PPC is not don't view it as an expense. It's an income generator, right? Amazon pay-per-click, if you know how to do it well, it will make you an extra 5 to 10 to 20 to 30,000 a month, right? PPC for me makes probably extra, at least a few 6 figures a year, just PPC. So you have to understand, PPC is not a waste of money. It's not, it doesn't push your product up. what it does is you're paying for clicks on your product and hoping that, those clicks will turn into a sale. And so that's why it's marketing, right? And all good marketing is profitable marketing. And if it's profitable marketing, right, if it's a profitable PPC, what that means is that I'm putting in $1 and I'm taking out $3, right, or $5. Obviously, I don't care. Let's put $1 million into that PPC campaign, because then I'll, take out 3 million, 5 million, right? It's a money printing machine. So don't think about budgeting for PPC. You can control it too. You can control the budgets and everything like that. It's not like you're gonna hit the switch PPC on and then suddenly $2,000 is gone from your bank account. That's not how it works. How important are reviews to a new product on Amazon? At the beginning, they're actually very important, but you will make you will make money. You will make sales when you're starting out, and you're hoping that those sales turn into reviews with early review program and with your email sequence. And so basically. What was I saying? Lost my train of thought. So yeah. For your so reviews, like, okay, so on Amazon, if you have your first 2 to 3 5-star reviews that you got, like verified real reviews, you're like in business. You're competing against products that have hundreds of reviews. Now, if you have 10 or over reviews and you have a 5-star review rating, you're competing with products that have thousands of reviews, especially if your product is better than their product, and that's the most important thing. Amazon has changed in a way where now, if you're selling something that is not good, not an actual good product that people want to buy, you will get penalized. Like, you will not be able to make any money. And that's how it should be. So that's why what my method that I teach is the long-term way to building a business that will give you abundance, your dream life, a life of freedom, something that I've been personally living for the past few years. Right now I'm actually writing a brand new free training for Ecom Freedom, and as well for Shopify Freedom for Ecom Freedom. And in there, I specifically go heavy on, like, there's all these marketers out there. There's all these internet, people, Lamborghini kids out there that are teaching, this and that and this and that, to sell their course or whatever. But the reality is that, I made $1 million. I made multiple millions of dollars. I can tell you, happiness is not a Lamborghini. Happiness is not, a big mansion. It's not, any of those things, right? Happiness is pursuing your life purpose and growing, achieving your goals, going after something that, is really giving you fulfillment, and also, most of all, freedom. And so that's what money gives you, freedom. Freedom is the best thing that has happened in my life, and that's what money has given me, and that's why you should go and achieve it. Do you ever compete with big brands offering a complementary or compatible product for the brand's product? No, don't try to offer something that goes together with an already established huge brand. Build your own. Don't help someone else build their house. Build your own house. My title can only have 80 characters in my category. Where do I put the rest of my high search volume keywords? Well, for your title, you're not supposed to cram all your high volume search keywords in there. You're just supposed to make a nice looking title that hopefully has enough of those good keywords in there that Amazon's going to start ranking it. That's what your backend search terms are for. If you put your the rest of your keywords in the backend search terms, then you will be able to get those in there. So your title, you're not supposed to like cram, if you're selling like barbecue gloves, you're not going to go and put, barbecue gloves, premium barbecue gloves, best barbecue gloves, or, whatever, barbecue accessories in the title. You're going to make the title sound good, right? So, hi, Dan from Norway. Norway's an amazing country. I was just there like 2 weeks ago. How long do you run PPC for a new product? Forever. If you're following the right information, if you have a course, you're learning PPC from Ecom Freedom, from my videos, then you'll run it forever, because it's going to, why would you turn off something that's making you more money? It's advertising, it's marketing, it's good. CTR on top of the page between 8 and 12% CTR. Okay, you're talking about PPC. Okay, so we got a very, very specific PPC questions here. Let me see. Okay, so it looks like you're not sticking in the top 3 positions for your PPC keyword. That just means it's a bid problem. So you just need to have a higher bid. Yeah, try a 3. If your bid is already 280, try like a 3.56 bid. How much money do you need to start FBA? I already answered this today, but you need about $1,500 minimum, I would say. I researched your product and it looks great. I did a deep dive and it turns out I found a listing saying patent pending. I think it's bullshit because after searching patents, I found similar style designs. Yeah, so patent pending, I could say patent pending, for anything. I could say, oh, I have the new, whatever, Pepsi formula that tastes better than Pepsi. Patent pending, though, and it's BS, right? So patent pending means nothing. It just means that, theoretically there could be a patent application and process, but there's a high chance also that the patent application, many patent applications get declined, right, by the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. So, if you see an active patent, then don't stay away. if that's what you're doing, or you can go around the patent. But if you see patent pending, doesn't mean anything unless there is a small chance that they're not lying, they're not BSing. But in my experience, most of the time they're BSing, to be honest. No, I mean, I'm not sticking in the top 3 positions organically. Okay, well, that's a sales velocity problem. You're just not getting enough sales. So to get more sales, run more PPC, and run it for more keywords, more of your high search term keywords, and make your product something that people actually want to buy. How many units do you purchase for a first launch on a new product? Depends, but honestly, at my position, at my level, I purchase at least 500. So right now today I purchased 500 units of a product that's $12 a piece, but that's at my budget level. If I was starting out right now, that would go nowhere near that budget level. I would start with something that's $1, $2, something more realistic if you have a few thousand to start with. So, for me, I'm like, a big mover. Like I move a lot of products, so across all my e-commerce brands, across all platforms. So, you can't compare. If I was starting right now, I would order 250 units, test order 300 units of a product that's about $1 to $3, maybe $4. And I would go and I would see how it is. Of course, I would follow good information. I'd join Ecom Freedom, which link is down below, right? I'd get good mentorship, like so important. You can't do this alone. I tried doing this alone when I was first starting out. It didn't work very well. Health Canada went and destroyed my whole shipment. I just talked about that in a recent video, actually. One of my first products completely failed. But failure is an essential part of success. Have you ever had Amazon shut down one of your listings? Many, many, many times. It's one of the things that happens naturally as an Amazon seller. But I've gotten really good at, making sure it doesn't happen again. So basically, and I talk about this a lot about this in Ecom Freedom, in the Ecom Freedom course. Like, you want to make sure that the products that you're investing in are not restricted or, banned on Amazon. There's a lot of products that are on Amazon one day and are gone the next. So, for example, derma rollers, tobacco type products, things like that, like weed products, right? Drug paraphernalia. So, is it reasonable to start a launch with just one review? Yes, of course. But by launch, what do you mean? Don't do giveaways. Giveaways are not, the way anymore. I don't have the largest budget, and I don't know if I should advertise my product with the engage. Okay, you're talking about Shopify. Guys, I said no Shopify questions today. Amazon FBA only. We're going to do Shopify in either next weekend or in 2 weekends, right? If you want my direct Shopify mentoring, you can join Shopify Freedom. The link for that is down below as well. And that's the best Shopify course that you'll ever need on how to build an actual e-commerce business that's not copy-pasting products off AliExpress and scale it to 6 and 7 figures a year. Are GS1 barcodes important? To be honest with you, in theory, yes, but I've never had a problem using barcodes from anywhere else, nor have any one of my students. Do you need a trademark to start? No, you don't. No, you don't need a trademark. How much do you spend daily on PPC on a new product to boost sales? I just go and I launch a few campaigns, each one at about $25 to $50 per day. So, but they don't spend that much usually because I'm really focused on launching products on Amazon Germany, Amazon UK, Amazon US. I do products that just move a lot of volume and that are more expensive, but that's only because I'm at the level that I'm at. If you're starting out now, then what I would recommend is, by the way, Amazon US, amazing opportunity still. It has the most amount of sales, has the most amount of money to be made. If you want to go and hit the 30K a month mark fast, that's where you go, Amazon US. But yeah, you set the budgets to $25 to $50 a day per campaign. You want to launch a few automatic campaigns, $10 a day, and yeah, then you're good to go. But it's not going to spend that much money, and you will get sales in return. You will get verified reviews as well, which is really important. One sale on Amazon what's it called? One sale on Amazon that comes from PPC or that comes from not a giveaway, that's like a full price sale, is worth a lot. I think like 10 or 20 giveaway sales. So don't do giveaways anymore. I'm using the Amazing Selling Machine program. How does your program differ? Because I'd be interested in buying your course. Yeah, so the Amazing Selling Machine, I mean, I don't think that anybody should be paying about $4,000 for a course to learn how to start a business. I think that you could be using the reason why I priced my course at $497 and it's been so freaking successful is because I've had so many success stories and you get so much for your money. I know I was there, when I was first starting out with Amazon FBA. I didn't have a lot of money. I wanted to make sure every single penny of all my money that I had was going to go into my first product. And so I did invest in courses, right? But every single time I invested in a course, I was like, I'll always look at the price tag and I'm like, yeah, the course might be amazing, but I need to make sure this doesn't bankrupt me, right? And if I were right now, I was starting out and I had like $1,000, there's no way that I would put $4,000 to Amazing Selling Machine, right? And I've had many people join from Amazing Selling Machine, join the Ecom Freedom course, and they've told me that my course actually has more information, has better mentorship, right? And someone said ASM is 5K. Yeah, it's. I mean, you can't compare a $497 course to ASM 5K, right? Especially if Ecom Freedom has more videos, more support systems, more help, and live mentorship from the owner, from me. So, I highly doubt ASM has live mentorship, has Q&A calls. I don't think so. That's right. So, I mean, how many thousands of dollars of Amazon information can you possibly learn? That's why, if I were you, I would join Ecom Freedom. Obviously, because you're $497, then you have 4.5K left to your product. Instead, you can join ASM and have zero left to your product if your starting budget is 5K. So it's honestly kind of ridiculous. Do you recommend getting a trademark on a product that sells well? Yes, of course, absolutely. You need to get a trademark to protect yourself and to get brand registry. Do you use Helium-10 for email follow-ups now? Yes, that's what I've been teaching everybody in the Ecom Freedom course to use now, and I gave my personal Helium-10 email sequence, the new one that I made. How many emails do you send before asking for review? I ask review from the first email. Always. You always want to close. I'm from France and I want to sell on Amazon France. Can you tell me which criteria to put on Jungle Scout filter to find a good product? I know that it's not the same power than Amazon US. Thanks. I highly suggest you join Ecom Freedom. Look at the product research videos, especially the Amazon France international listings, international product research videos. There's a ton in there. Link is down below. Hey guys, I'm a member in Dan's Ecom Freedom course, and it is insane. The best course out there. Awesome, Easton. I'm very, very happy that you think that. I mean, it's my life mission to wake up as many people as possible, billions of people around the world, to the massive opportunities in their life, especially with Amazon FBA. How much profit percentage do you get on FBA? I already mentioned this today, but I go for 40 to 50% and above. Most people get about 30 to 40%. Can I use different sizes in HTML for description to make it fantastic? Yes, you can, actually. You can just use an HTML preview tool. I'm going to link you one here. Hold on. HTML preview tool. And of course, I show this in Ecom Freedom as well. This one right here. This is the one that I use, and it's great. You can just go, make it look how you want, and then copy paste the code into Amazon. Okay, the link didn't show up for some reason, but it's onlinehtmleditor.net. I'm selling in US, but can I get someone from the UK to purchase my product and leave a review? Yes, you can, if you have international shipping on. Hi, Dan. I'm in the UK and have issues with my US product, but can't get it sent to me. Do you know how can I get it sent back to the UK? Yes, you're going to have to do a removal order. Just do a fulfillment order from your product to a fulfillment warehouse in the US, or have your product destroyed. There's no way you can get it to the UK unless you sell one by one unless you send like one by one removal orders and stuff. It's just not worth it. Higher than Shopify for Amazon. Yes, it is higher than Shopify, but Shopify is largely because on Shopify you're drop shipping, right? Especially at the beginning, like when you're drop shipping, you have a pretty high cost of goods, and then you have a pretty high Facebook ads cost as well. Of course, if you know how to run Facebook ads, like kick-ass Facebook ads, and you know how to create amazing offers, then you will win. But they're both different beasts. They're both great. You just have to focus on one and then go to the other one when you've mastered one. Hi, I'm from PEI, Canada. I'm making Christmas time my goal to be up and ready to sell on Amazon. Can you give me any solid advice to find that first great product? Yeah, so don't overthink it. Use the proven, tools out there. Watch my videos. I have a lot of product research videos. Highly, highly recommend join Ecom Freedom because there's like a ton of a whole entire module. I think I put 40 videos in the product research module, or 30. And so it shows you every single thing, what to put in the numbers, everything like what I do, and also how to find products overseas as well. So how to find products in Amazon Germany, Amazon UK. To find that first great product, look for something that's brandable and look for something that you can improve over and find something that's better than that's already selling well on Amazon. You can find a better version of it on Alibaba. And that would be the best advice that I have. Just sell things that people actually want to buy. Ask yourself, would I really buy this at this price? Like, just use common sense. Common sense always wins. So, yeah. How does the unlimited one-on-one mentorship work? Great question. So since the beginning of the course, I've had unlimited one-on-one mentorship included in the course. It's the biggest reason why people, I think, buy Ecom Freedom. Of course, you've got the course content in there, over 100 videos. You also have the Millionaire Mindset Secrets course, which is an entire mindset course that I haven't even released to the public. I could have charged $1,000 just for that, $997. But how it works is you can ask me questions or any of the 2 community managers, and then you can also post on the wall. You can tag me of the course group, and then so like we got students posting every day. We answer all the time, and then you also have a portal where you can submit your Jungle Scout screenshots, and you can get them reviewed fast to see if it's a good product or if it's a bad product. Should you custom brand products always? Hello, this is Jay. Can you explain what is ROI and why it's important in FBA? Yes. So ROI is just return on investment, and it's important in any business that you start. If you invest $1,000, you want to know what your ROI or return on investment is, of course, right? So with an ROI of 100% on $10,000, let's say, I'm making back $10,000 in profit on that, $10,000 investment, which means I'm making back 20K in revenue. Right, so ROI is very, very important, and Amazon FBA is the only business that I've come across, the only one, because it's one of the best businesses to start. It's the only business that I've come across where you can put in $2,000 and make back $4,000 or $5,000 in profit, or $3,000 in profit out of that $2,000. Any information on plans with tax savings as a Canadian? Yeah, there's many things you can do. I would say you can contact your local tax accountant. But it depends on how you want to do it, right? You want to pay your legal tax where you live. But, the official thing that I say is you want to pay your minimum legal tax where you live as a resident, right? But that's all obviously, very general. So, yeah, I mean, if you have an Amazon FBA business, you're making 6 figures, 7 figures a year, there's no need for, running away from taxes, trying to set up overseas tax, entities. No need for that. All right, so that's it. That's it for this live today. Now, hope you guys enjoy this one. Every single weekend we do an amazing live Q&A. I've been, really, really like trying to do my absolute best to put in the best, create the best possible content. Especially this week, I'm creating a ton of videos. This week as well, it's going to be a ton of amazing videos. If you want to join Ecom Freedom, you want to join the world's best Amazon FBA training at the most reasonable price. Link is down below. And yeah, hope you enjoy. Make sure that you take action. Make sure that after this video, you don't just go and go back to Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Go and do some product research. Invest in yourself. Get Ecom Freedom, and just focus. Focus. That's the secret weapon in today's society. Is focus. It's focus. All right. So hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I'll see you soon.